Hello. Welcome back. Last time we left off, we had just made it to Solace, and we had just had our little conversation with the two, what would you call them, leaders? Yeah, that sounds about right, the two leaders of Solace. Also, there was an update, and a couple of things changed. For one, you'll notice that my FOV is now a little bit closer. That's because they altered it so that there's now a third-person FOV slider, completely independent from FOV normally. And what else? They did something else. The chest from the other episode that was busted, I can actually open that now in Amalia's camp, so we'll make our way back over there, but I want to do this since it's like right next to us currently. And I honestly don't remember what I was doing down here. It was probably some off-screen stuff, just buying supplies to level things up. But yeah, we've got this area over here, which we can definitely mop up real quick. And they also gave us like extra skill points. I guess there's more skill points now for something, I guess. Couldn't tell you what. But they added more skill points, I guess, so that you could have more build diversity.
Another meal for all of us. I wonder if it'll taste any better this time.
It better be after that burrower. Damn leg still hurts. Are you sure there's not anything else you can give me for the pain?
You will heal up all right. Don't worry. It will be sore for a while, but you'll be good to go soon.
Wonder what the hunting is like in Adir.
It's one thing for Adir to blast apart an old defenseless ruin. It's quite another when the ruin can shoot back. Remember that.
Wagon tracks, heading toward the slumbering fields. Looks like they went this way.
If the expedition broke camp, they left an awful lot behind.
Something in the water there, too.
A valley of lava. You do take us to the most interesting places.
Yeah, that stuff hurts, because it's just straight up a pool of sulfur. I don't even know if I could throw my ice in there and make a difference with that.
Oh no, you don't! Next one's mine! Another win, but who's counting?
Probably should have rested at camp. Mostly because it looks like everybody has a fucking conversation they want to, you know, load off their chests right now. Where is this taking us? Over there, huh? Okay.
Right behind
Nah, he's gonna see.
Come and get me!
Eggworth and Rob!
I don't know what they hit him with, but he fell. And they also buffed a bunch of my items. That's another thing that I noticed when I was scrolling through. Almost everything that had a plus to a stat went up by 1. So now my intellect is 13, dexterity is 11. We're kind of stacked now frankly. I'm pretty happy with the setup we have currently. And I do want to try out some dual wielding. I did level up the dagger quite a bit. That's kind of why I was at the gate once again.
No way across.
Okay. Not even if I did this. I can't believe that worked. Eh. I'm shocked that worked. Alright, we are in the slumbering fields, but hold on. There must be some way. I'm assuming that would be a way up, too. Somehow. But we solved it our own way, so we don't have to worry about it. Nothing over here, just a little courtyard.
How is this our
Is
fault?
it
We've lived here for centuries.
The mountain screams, the distant island wails, and you know nothing of it. And you say you're children of this land.
Okay, but we're just here for water.
Stay back, creatures of flesh and fur and bone. You follow one another into the snare.
Abaddon's hammer. Did Gabral send you? You've got to get us out of here.
Gabral sent me. They said you were repairing the aqueduct.
The land cries out in protest, and you send more from your stinking, teeming warrens?
Why would we poison the very water we need? That makes no sense. Marius, is that you? Can you talk some sense into anyone here?
Sorry, Raluca. You knew the answer to that before you asked.
Do you understand so little? You awoke an ancient presence with your digging and delving. It waits in the ruins, among the bones of the dead. The land fights back against it, curdling the water.
This was an ancient battlefield. The fight ended, but the lost souls and foul essence might remain.
You see it. You sense it. The rot of death never left this place. The land feels, it remembers. Like a tree choked with vines, it seeps poison to defend itself from the aggressor. The interloper.
We feel a presence. It rises like bile in our throat. We fear it.
But burrowing worms clog the ears of these fools. I warn them, and they hear nothing.
Let me investigate. I can deal with whatever's in those ruins.
What is this madness? You bear the mark of this land in the ridges of your flesh and the rings of your soul. Surely you must know better.
Yes, I bear the mark. That's why you must allow me to help.
Very well. Your insight would be helpful. Still that foul presence and let the waters flow sweet and clear once more. Clear the old one's water roads to slake this parched land. Do this, and I shall release these vermin to scurry back to their nest.
Great.
Not much I can do from in here.
So this is like an actual green...
Stay away from the water, Envoy, unless you want to die in it.
Might wanna
Okay,
give that
so it's
water a
still
wide berth.
sulfuric, so it still burns when you touch it. It's just odd that this area actually somewhat supports life.
Earth and rock!
Nice! Left leg!
Bitch ass mushrooms, get fucked.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
You did nothing, Marius. Hold on. This led to nothing? There's nothing in here? Well, that doesn't feel quite right. Is that really it? There's actually just nothing up here? I guess so. That's kind of odd. Yeah, weird. Usually a path like that actually leads to something, but there was literally nothing there. It's back to them. Let's see where this high ground goes. So they did offer a stealth option, which I just kind of ignored. What else we got over here? Oh! Almost missed that.
Right behind you.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Fucking hell. Kinda sucks, because jumping gives you away, but sometimes you really don't have a choice. Oh shit.
Earth and rock!
Yeah, dual wielding is pretty fun. It's so quick, too. Oh, this.
Earth and rock!
Nice shot!
Hell yeah. Oh, fuck.
Earth and rock!
Alright, alright.
Watch the left!
Oh, that hurts. Okay. And there's still like a shit ton of them over here. Got this.
One for you!
bitch.
Didn't stand a chance.
Well, Kai's certainly keeping him busy. Get fucked.
Who's ready for more?
Blood-writhe toadstool. Not sure what that does. I mean, obviously it's an upgrade material, but for what, I don't know. So that was the Spore King or whatever, right? So that was one of the bounties that was over here? Still quite the area to explore. This looks like the way we need to go. I know they said to avoid the water, but I can't help but look down here anyway, just to be safe. You never know. Oh, yep, still burns, still burns. Oh, it's a goat. I was like, what the fuck is that thing? Anything over here? No, doesn't really look like it. Keaton Workshop, eh?
Something lurks here.
Ooh, hello. What's in here? Unique item? Magic pistol. Oh. Magic mistle. Yep. Okay. I'm familiar with upgrade materials game, yeah, thank you. I know how all that works. You need to remind me.
Ruined workshop. Might have what we're looking for.
Where the fuck does this lead? Oh, it's just a quick way out. Well, that sucks. Now I gotta jump all the way back over here.
Do you hear that? That pounding?
Whoa.
A rat scrabbling in the dust, crawling back to the same ruined trash heap.
No, we know this voice, this presence, sneering at us through our prison bars.
Interesting.
I culled your rot from this land before. I will do it again.
I've seen your kind in other godless ruins. You can talk.
This vessel has a mouth. It suits me for the time being.
Then are you dead or alive?
I am beyond such follies. I was burned and rose again. I am Wodika, the Oathbinder, goddess of order, vengeance, and law.
You can communicate with me directly? How is this possible?
Did you think only your parasite could whisper in your ear?
What could be so important that you went this far to contact me?
All of Eora is imperiled. Now, I will not waste my time. Too long has this land languished in chaos. Bandits, fugitives, and outcasts squabble in their crude fortresses. This land needs order, purpose.
Maybe so, but whose order?
The order of the gods. The order which has governed lives for millennia. You are an Ediran, a nation where law and authority brought peace between the warring folk and elves. It is steadfast. Your people understand how to tame what is wild. How to build empire from rubble.
I'm not so sure. The Adirans are struggling to find their footing here.
All the more reason for unity. Guidance, lest it divide against itself.
No.
Again.
Stop it. Stop her. Silence her. She feeds you poisoned fruit.
Do you think this place was always so gray? With its barren slopes and acid sea?
Battle is the only thing that can reduce a region to this.
Your parasite is to blame. It has destroyed this place before. These hills were once lush, and the people.
She lies. Falsehoods like fangs. She was not there. She did not see.
I'm gonna listen.
Why else would the usurper so quickly deny its deeds? Is it a plea of innocence, or admission of its guilt?
You're awfully keen to convince me. What do you gain from this?
The question you should ask is what your parasite has to lose. Whose poison flows through this water? Who spoils its own lifeblood?
Creatures did this. They crawled through our bones. They picked at our flesh.
The Magfolk fulfilled a need. What is the purpose of this?
So small, so fragile. We did not mean to. We could not understand.
Enough.
Envoy, snap out of it. Felt like we lost you there for a moment.
That wasn't Sapadal, was it?
It was Wodika. Or a piece of her inside that magfolk.
You're talking to Wodika now? When did that happen?
She was warning me about Sapadal. Their chaos.
She's right about that much. All the more reason we need to find the garden.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I think it's possible the Oathbinder knows something we mortals don't. Maybe you'll find your answers in the garden. Stranger things have happened.
Not gonna lie. That's interesting as fuck. But it's kind of confirming what I already kind of suspected. Pretty early on, I was suspecting, like, yeah, obviously the god in our head or whatever. Oh, as in it's not poisoning us? Ah, interesting. Any secrets to be found, then? I can only imagine. You see, I thought the water was dangerous because it was sulfuric, as in the heat from the land was actively, you know, making it unsafe to tread. Holy shit, this goes deep. Whoa. I have to go back up quickly, before I drown. Jesus. Let's take another dive back down, in case there's anything we missed. Not really seeing anything, except for that little cave there. Oh, it's not a cave. Ah, hello. I'm not really seeing much. It is awfully suspicious that the water did clear, so it really could be 50-50 whether it was Wodaka or Sapadal causing this. Could have been Wodaka making a point, trying to draw us here to actually have a conversation. I mean, who's really to say at that point? Up, up, up. God damn. Ow, you little shit. Is that all of them?
Everybody all right?
Exceptional Archivist just sitting on the ground here. Curious. I wonder if there is a way up there. There must be. There's no way there isn't. And another little chest here. I would say before we head off in this direction, let's talk to the Delangon and kind of wrap up that quest. That way we're not just running away from the area too quickly. There she is.
You have restored the waters. I was right to trust you. Truly, the spirit of the land lives in you. A seed carried in the wind.
Carried where? We feel the tranquility of this place, but whose roots drink its waters?
I release these kith to return to their burrows. May they leave this enclave in peace.
Wait, what about the aqueduct? They came here for water.
Clear the tangle of growth choking the Ancient One's waterways, and the kith may gather it freely. So long as they leave this sanctuary free of their influence, so that new life may take root.
You can't be serious. You expect us to walk away from the best source of fresh water in the Tusks?
If the godlike clears the old growth from the waterways, then a portion will flow out. You may gather it where the waterway ends, away from here.
You don't want the Pagrunin gathering water here?
No. They are an invasive species. Their presence is a disruption.
Invasive species? Their lives are as worthy as any other.
They do not tend. They only take, consume, devour.
So, even in nature the hawk devours the sparrow.
In nature, all things are in balance. But these kith are interlopers. Their hunger would crush the delicate growth here. They must gather what they can and leave this place in peace.
Avowed, godlike, in private?
This poor guy over here. What is she going to suggest? How far are we going? Okay.
That talking tree expects us to just walk away from the best source of clean water in the Tusks. So that what? A few more moss patches can grow?
The water's flowing. What more do you want? A few moss patches could be the start of new life for the region.
In centuries? Maybe. I'm worried about the here and now. We can't risk losing access to fresh water again. I know you've done a lot for us already, but I'd like to ask one more thing.
Let me guess. You want me to kill the Delamgan?
Shh. But... yes. Look, we need to set up a guard post here. Eventually we want to build out the aqueduct system. There's no way she'll let us do that.
You're already in conflict with her. It's unlikely to abate when the water is at stake.
That's what I'm afraid of. I don't like this, but it's our best chance for survival.
No. You'll have to get your water without disturbing the Delamgan.
We're not getting anything until that blockage is cleared out of the aqueduct. If you can at least do that much, we'll make do. We'll have to.
Yeah, like the fuck? I can't believe she really asked me to kill it. That's insane. I mean, it's not
Water's deep enough to
insane.
swim under the tower, as long as you hold your breath.
Yeah. It's just, how do I put it? Extremely disrespectful. Just like, yeah, just kill that thing. Like, no? It is a being like any other, you know. I mean, I think it bleeds, I don't quite know. You know what I mean? It has a purpose. It is literally it's the equivalent of a fucking Spriggan. It's in defense of nature. That's what it's here for. You're kind of proving her point when you're like, yeah, let's just kill it. Like, alright. You just weren't paying attention, I guess. I understand the here and now, but like, you also understand how an aqueduct works. You'll get your water. You don't even have to come here to do it. Just like stupid shit. Where is this taking me? Maybe this is the right way. I'm not sure. No, I don't think it is, because the enemy mushrooms are clearly like right over here. Ow. I had to block it. I didn't really have a choice. Not the web. I hate the web.
Nice
God, it
shot.
just slows everything down to a crawl.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Look at my fucking health getting chunked, too. God damn, I hate poison. I honestly would like to know if there is a hard counter to poison. Because, it really fucks me up. I mean, look at my health right now.
Within rough.
To your left.
So where the hell did he go? Okie dokie, Kai. Bye-bye. Oh, I was trying to slide into him. Nice. Bye-bye. Oh, one of these things. And I fucking missed. Oh fuck, there's a bigger one. Ow. I fucking can't stand blights, dude. I really can't. Goodbye. So satisfying. Can I not pick up the item it dropped? I guess not.
That water's not going anywhere until we clear those vines.
Roots water.
And rough!
That's fresh water right there. On its way to Solace.
Yeah, like, this is what I'm talking about. You have water for days now. Look how much it's flowing. Not even days, forever, damn near. Yeah, you can see it. It's even filled up with water, too. Let's take a look at that mysterious cave, though. Just because, I mean, like, this looks like an obvious path out of here. Like, I guess we actually take the aqueduct, which is kind of funny, considering we'll just be stomping around in all their fresh water, quote-unquote. But, let's take a look at that cave. I'm quite curious about it.
Take your best shot.
Yeah, I was wondering.
One for you!
Fucking ghosts, too, eh? And a wraith.
And rough!
Bitch ass wraith.
We got them all.
Superb mace. Oh? The memory hole. Wasn't expecting this so soon, anyway.
We have been here before. Do you feel the old roots twisting in the loam?
I hear strife in the distance. Did a cataclysm come here? Or war?
Betrayal. Then, retribution. They suffer as we suffered. It roils It sears. But we took it all away. Now our memory is a wound reopened.
Show me what you can remember. I totally just pulled a full-on slow move right there and combined both of these. Because I was gonna say, I can't be bothered. Mixed them up. Show me what you can remember.
You are Maru, a Jabaru Sinakis. You stand on the shoulders of all who spoke for us before. You are young in your role, newly minted from your trials in Thirdborn. You tempered your body and spirit in our image. Tell us, Maru, how did you perform?
I was exceptional.
All of your life had led to this. We noticed your promise, and you rewarded us tenfold. We had chosen many new guardians, but we cherished you first. Now you stood for the garden. Your destiny awaited you. The leader sent you to the temple of Galawain's Tusks. An oasis bloomed from the Adra, and our children built a city there. Tell us, Maru, how did you find life in your new home?
I found love and community.
Meaning. A sapling thriving in its native soil. Why?
I was needed.
I had no use for visions on your old homestead. Here, you were of value, honored for what made you different. In the third year of your work, the tide turned. The season changed. The city had grown root-bound, too large to sustain itself. Creeks ran dry. The people stirred with unrest. They turned to you. How did you advise them?
To venture out and find new sources.
The sea yielded only salt. The forage could not replace the harvest. Until, one day, relief. The builders found a clear spring carved into the mountainside. They dreamed of an aqueduct. A river of their own design. Its veins would split the trees, a winding wound across our back. You could speak with us. Why did you not consult us first?
You've never objected to building before.
They had never shorn so much away. In the path of the aqueduct lived a mighty flower tree, one of the first in the jungle.
Its fruits fed hundreds.
A font of vitality. Its leaves spread wide, a challenge to the foreman's authority. He raised his axe.
I tried to stop him.
You leaped forward. The axe cleaved into your arm. It would survive, but your blood drenched the dirt. Why did you intervene?
The tree couldn't defend itself. Someone had to.
Compassion greater than our gift. Yet you were weakened. He cut. The ground thundered as it fell. The haze parts. We cry out. Our skin burns. This memory we recall. The earth erupts, a chorus of screams. Ash blots out the sun.
You killed all the workers.
The cull of winter. The wages of their foreman's pride. Yet there you stood. A sprout in the dust. A witness to our tragedy. You offered yourself to protect us. We could not punish you.
There were many innocents in the city. Why did they die?
Because we chose you.
that's too much for one person to bear.
Tend to the whole. You should like that to be our way. Years passed. The Aikido returned. As they rebuilt their walls, they left us offerings, wary of their ancestors' mistake. We welcomed their bounty, but the scars never healed. We too had learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Ooh. Base attack damage went up. Hell yeah. Yeah, so they're really, how do I put it? Making it seem more and more that, you know. They're making it seem more and more like this is absolutely, like, the gods is crazy. I wonder how far this thing goes. Guess we'll find out. Where exactly will this spit us out? Kind of worried I would not survive that. Guess I already looted that body. Oh yeah, no, that would make sense. This is where the camp was. Yeah, so this is their supply of fresh water. Which is not a bad supply of fresh water by any means. And frankly, based on the way this pool is, because the aqueduct is going to keep flowing, that water is going to expand at a point and just start superseding this place and start spreading into its own river or new lake. With time, of course. It's not going to be instantly, but it will eventually. So all the complaints and whatnot that they had, like, that'll be over and done soon.
Another down.
Yeah, dual wield's pretty fun, not gonna lie. It's just so quick. So quick and snappy. I wonder, have we gone over this way? Is there even any reason to? I mean...
Show me what you got.
Huh, this was where we fought... Yeah, this... right? Is this not? Yeah, this is where we fought the big beetle. And those beetles have respawned. But now we're back over here. Oh. Okay. Enough. But how do I get up there? Oh, like over here. Duh. So I guess enemies do respawn at a certain point. I just had no idea. And it's an illusion. Of fucking course. This shit's so annoying. Well, I guess I'll have to keep that in mind and come back at a later date. Because I really don't care to swap out for Yatsley right now. So I guess that would mean there's not really much else over in this particular area, aside from death. Yeah, don't think so. Alright. Is this a way up? Let's see where this little passageway goes. Oh, I almost didn't make it. Hello. Okay, okay. Oh, but now there's like undead. There wasn't before. Bitch. Bitch.
That's one for us.
That is odd. It's almost like when the water was returned, the undead started rising. Not really sure what the fuck to make of that, but curious, nonetheless.
We'll wait here until you've taken care of everything. Gabral would be downright insufferable if I went back to them empty-handed.
The aqueduct is clear.
Thank you. If there's one thing we need to survive out here, it's fresh water. You've given us a fighting chance.
Alright, and everyone seems to be relatively happy with that result. I suppose. I mean, yeah, there's not really much else out. Oh, there's one corpse. But aside from that, not really a whole lot going on. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Oh, wow. It's been a hot minute since that's happened. Let's destroy all this common crap that I'm holding, because that's just weighing us down. There we go, problem solved. I've got one more point that I can put into something, and you know it's gonna be dexterity. Ah, or should it be resolve? Nah. Nah, we'll stick with dex. Boosting that dex more and more. We've got another skill point. I did max out Fireball to reduce the cooldown, increase area of effect, all that fun stuff. I can make this thing bounce up to 8 times. Because really, all these other perks, frankly, not really too thrilled by them. Right? Like, I bumped critical strikes, or crit chance went up by 10%. I could just improve my damage outright, but then I feel like combat would just become like way too much of a breeze, and then it's just not fun anymore. I could make power jump free. Not like that really does a whole lot for me. Yeah, you know what? We'll make power jump free. Now it's free of cost. I can just power jump, and it just has a cooldown. I just gotta remember to use it more. Not like I haven't been using it. I've been using it actually a fair amount to some good effect. But, what else do I have points for? Oh, the companions. Ah, okay. What do I want to buff? Alright, that should be good.